Here we go. Liz, fantastic. I'm going to tap the camera twice because we can. And it worked. Whoa, we love haps. It's just Fiji, fantastic. I'm starting in a slightly different place, and we're going to be walking over here to have a look at the beautiful gannets. Oh, Casey, thank you so much. That's awesome. What a lovely start to the day. Woo! Hiya, hiya. Still on Periscope. Oh, that's good. I've just did a little broadcast from Periscope as well. No, that's really great. Morning, morning. How's it going there, Chad? I just want to introduce you to Colin McCann, famous New Zealand artist here. He painted a lot around this area. This is some of the work that he did. This is the map he drew of the area. And oh, it's a gorgeous morning, Liz. I've come out. There is, as you can see, it's most unusual. There is not a breath of wind. Not a breath of wind. I'm usually fighting gales out here. So what we're going to do, we are going to go for a little walk through through this beautiful area. I'm going to walk you out to see our gannets. Mary, fantastic. Ruben, oh, you're all joining. How fabulous. I am so happy to see you all. Oh, it's so awesome. Friday has arrived nicely. And tapping the screen is so Periscope. It's so good. So we're going to walk. My signal may... we're saying great at the moment. My signal drops off here a lot, so just bear with me. 2 new messages. Who are these from? There we go. Shirley, kia ora, kia ora. Yeah, look at the... can hear all the cicadas. End of summer. So we're into the last days of summer probably. It's a little bit cooler at night now, which is great for sleeping. And it's, yeah, but I have come out here not only to share this with you all, so that you can enjoy a little bit of New Zealand, but I've come out for a swim as well, because this is one of my favourite. Actually, I think when I die, I want to die here. It would be a great way to go. Whoa! Oh my God! Hey Lee, look at this! It's fantastic. Hey, so happy that you're here. So the gannets are the big birds. They're not quite albatrosses, but they are, it's probably albatrosses' cousins. They're huge and they nest here in the summertime and they breed. Oh, the picture's good? Great, there's one flying off. So we're going to get down and have a look at them. Sorry, I'm going to miss messages because of the brightness of the screen. This is Muriwai Beach. How fabulous is that? This is where I'm going to, we're going to look at the gannets, then I'm actually going to walk you down to the beach. So if you can hang around for until we do that, that'd be really great. And if you go away and get a coffee and come, I think there's a school group here by the look of it. Nice. Good. What a way to spend a school day. Oh, you've got to work all weekend, Stan. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Well, we all try to work, don't we? Wow, thank you. Thanks. Oh, thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you, Casey. Patty. Oh, nice to see you, Patty. Wow. Isn't this gorgeous? So this is Muriwai Beach, which means black sand, and it's fantastic. Yeah, it's good. Yep, I'll be swimming. It's perfect for a swim. So it looks like there's a school group here. Yeah, it's gorgeous, Patty. Let's have a look over the edge. We'll just go past these kids. Yeah, they're all with their little boards, their pens. Cool. We'll just look over the edge. Our babies will be quite, oh, they are big. We haven't been out here for, I don't know when was the last time we came out. Wow. And let me zoom in. Wow, the grey ones are the babies. So there'll be a lot of babies now sitting here on their own because the parents are out feeding them or catching fish to feed them. Paula, fantastic. Oh, Paula, you're sitting out here somewhere. We are going to go and have a good look. The babies are also learning to fly. So they learn to fly in the nest. Yeah, they learn to fly in the nest, and their first flight will be to Australia. Paula's sitting out here, really pretty. Oh, okay, in Quebec. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you're just such a darling. Good, 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 good. And you're so much fun as well. Yeah, you're so much fun. Hey, oh, I can smell them. One thing, because it's all to do with their poo here. They use it for building their nests, and of course they just poo everywhere, squat and poo and fly and poo, and I've been hit by it many, many times. Yeah, it's fantastic to see them, that's for sure. Whoa. So let's keep walking. And sorry if I'm going to miss your messages because of the brightness, but I will go back and watch the replay and catch up on messages as well. Some of the babies have got their names. Yes, they have. So, Peter, fantastic. How's it going? Loving the tap the screen twice. Easy! So Periscope, it's good. Thank you. Thanks for doing that. Whoops. Yep, there we go. Some of the babies have got names. Thank you, Peter. Awesome. Thank you so much. We do love HAPS a lot. For broadcasting, it is fantastic. It is really, really good. So it looks like I've got a really good signal out here today, which is great. We'll head down and we'll have a look at some of our babies. So Muriwai Beach through here. As I was saying, I am going to walk you down onto the beach as soon as we can. We're not going to wait and have too long a look at the gannets, because I will come back to them after I've finished this broadcast and I will check on them all properly. The water looks gorgeous. VG, thank you so much. The water is gorgeous. It is it's so clear and clean out here. People coming out of the water, just after having a surf. You know, the city beaches are great, but there's nothing like coming out here to, yeah, look at that. Nothing like coming out here to enjoy it. Just fabulous. This beach is actually a highway as well. I'll just bring you back down. It's actually a state highway, so you can drive on it. You'd have to be experienced. You need a four-wheel drive, and you don't want to get stuck. And you don't want to get stuck. Yes, I wish you were, Shirley. That would make it a perfect day for me. It would make it a perfect day. Well, oh, I'm out for sunset. And I'm promising you this will happen in the next week. How would that be? Because the sunset's out here in this direction, and it's gorgeous. It's really beautiful. The connection's poor, so let me get down here. So you might just need to bear with me for a wee while. We'll just get down. Oh, now it's gone to great. Yeah, it's really tricky here with the connection, so. Hello, look at them. Oh, they're just the most beautiful birds in the whole wide world. Oh, there's thousands. There's thousands of them. Well, we're going to get down here, zoom in. I'll introduce you to a few of them. They'll be here for another 6 weeks before they start to fly off. And they'll fly off to Australia. We'll look down here first. Ooh, look over the edge here. And I'll zoom in. The grey ones are, as I was saying, the grey ones are the babies, and they're actually huge. They get bigger than the adults. And they just sit on the nest waiting for food and waiting to fly. They won't fly until they leave the nest and go to Australia. It's their very, very first flight. So you can see there, where is he? One here. Yeah, they flap their wings. That's how they learn to fly. And they use the wind out here, so they would need a windy day to take off. So they'll be hoping for a weather change on flight day. It's a bit like the space station. It's reliant on the weather. George, awesome, thank you. So lovely to see you. So when I first started watching the gannets, I used to get really worried because the parents seemed to leave them for a long time. but the parents don't leave them until they're able to fend for themselves. A little bit. The parents still bring them back food, and they are teaching them to be independent, which is all. Tea roses. How far to us? I don't know. I think it takes about 5 days. George, thank you so much. I think it takes about 5 days. I can't really find any information. Some of them probably don't make it, I would imagine. But when the babies, look, yeah. Oh, the fish, I'll just show you the fishing rock down there. Got a couple of guys, fishing. Let's zoom in on the fishermen. Quite a dangerous area for fishing, but, quite a dangerous area, but these guys know what they're doing. And it's good fish around here. Lots and lots of fish. So it's worth taking the risk for a good feed. You see big surf everywhere. This is Motatara, this is the rock. So this is the original Gannet colony here. This is where they first started to nest when they started nesting in this area. Then they moved over there onto that cliff face, and then they moved down here, and then more recently they have moved to this area. So let's have a look over here, because this is genuine David's baby. Wow, hello, you're looking right at us. Say hello to your father, your genuine father. Thank you so much, unverified user. This is an unverified Gannet. And he's just sitting there waiting for his parents to come back. Very patient. You're going to give us a look. This is Boomer. This is Boomer. So he started off all grey with no feathers, just like a little came out of the egg. This unfolded, no feathers. Then he grew his white down, and now the white down has all been pulled out, and he's got these grey feathers. Wow. He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. Here are the rest of them over here. This is Captain Ron's. So for Captain Ron, we've called it Opera this year. So this is Opera. Oh, there we go, looking for Dad. The others there's usually 2 others sitting here. They've probably moved into the shade. Now there's one still with the white down as well. Where are we? Here we go. White down and feathers. So that's a fairly recent one. No, there are actually, but these guys will fight them off. Oh, look, here's the wingspan, look. Oh, just folded up. These guys will fight them off. They do have traps around here because there will be rats and stoats and, rats and stoats. So sometimes, whoa, crash landing. That's pretty typical. Whoa, whoa, that's Kathy. That's Kathy. Kathy, you're home. Oh, that's Kathy's just arrived home. Whoa. Always very exciting out here because they're always coming and going. So I have a feeling our babies have been moving around a bit. Seem to be quite a few out here. So tea roses, I have seen. Oh, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Wow, yeah. In fact, I think a lot of the birds have moved down into this area. There are, so they have set traps up in here, so these are to catch all the predators, but they don't stand a chance really. These beaks on these birds are razor sharp. Yeah. She's tough, all right. They are very territorial, so if you happen to land in the wrong place, they will have a good old fight to reclaim their little bit of area. I'm not sure why they puff their necks like that, but I just think it's a way of breathing, probably to keep them cool. So there we go. We've just had a look at the gannets. Now I want to walk you down onto Muriwai Beach because the walk down there is beautiful. So for those of you that don't know, there's around 2,000 adult gannets here, and then they all have their babies. And the babies, I suppose, around 1,000 maybe, around 1,000. Yeah. And looking down the west coast of the North Island of New Zealand. And out to the rock. So we're going to go for a little walk. Before we go, I'll just show you the... Lucy, bonjour, bonjour. Here's Kathy's baby now's come out from underneath the platform. Whoa! So we started off watching the gannets about 5 years ago, and we had one baby that we watched, and his name was Bubs. Oh, maybe we're going to get a feed here. Maybe we're going to get a feed. Usually So what happens here is Kathy will make the baby wait. And then she'll regurgitate the fish. This is usually what happens. They always have these these little things that they go through. It's like the mating. Sorry, I'm missing your messages because I'm busy looking to see what's happening here. Asking for food now. Come on. But she won't regurgitate it until it's ready. They're the most gorgeous birds. Look at them. Yeah, so they have this little ritual. Hurry up. Waiting. Yeah, it's fantastic, Shirley, isn't it? You know? Parenthood. And my screen just went black. But I think we'll be okay. Come on. No. Oh, she's pulled a feather out. She's going to trick it. No, she just dropped the feather. Bubs is hungry. No, go away. Sorry, I'm not getting the messages at the moment because I'm concentrating here. I want you to see it. Is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? Here we go. Oh, happy now. Happy now. Good girl, Kathy. Good girl. Bit more? Yeah, so the adults, they've got to provide these babies with a lot of food, as much as they eat themselves, because they have to build up a lot of strength for this flight, and they want nice, healthy babies. Okay, let me catch up on some of these messages here. Sorry about that. Now I can't see them because of the screen. Let us go for a walk. I want to walk you down to Muriwai Beach. So say goodbye to the Gannets. That was awesome. I'm still wanting more. As we go, I'll just show you the map here. So here's Australia and New Zealand, and they've got airbags on board, and we can see them through the railings here on the platform as well. Hola. Oh, Maria, nice to see you. Hola. Sorry, my screen is dark, and I've just missed a lot of comments while we were watching the feeding. So on here we've watched mating, we've watched eggs, we've watched babies. It's been fantastic. Yeah, so let's go. So now we are March and April, and they're preparing to fly. So they usually fly, in another 3 or 4 weeks they'll start moving. So let's take a last look down here, and then I'm going to walk you down onto the beach, because it's a lovely little nature walk going in that direction. Off we go. Woohoo! And I'm going to get into a little bit of a shady spot and catch up on some of your messages, because sorry, black screen. Lots of feathers, lots of beautiful feathers here. I might pick, here's some nice ones here. It's like gathering shells on the beach. Look. Where are we? There we go. Yeah. So the feathers have to go somewhere. It's probably enough here to make a pillow. Oh, imagine that, a gannet pillow. A gannet feather pillow. Yeah. So these are the views. So this is looking, we're going to leave this view behind. I'm going to walk in the other direction. Sorry, I'm going to catch up with the messages. Well, this is where we're walking to. I'm going to take you down here on the beach. And I'm really sorry I can't see the messages because it's bright and the screen is dark, but I will watch the replay. And the black sand gets blown all the way up here in these big strong winds that we get out here. Very unusual day today, no wind. So perfect to come out and share this with you. A little bit of a walk. Oh, see all the feathers? A little bit of a walk here. Up all these steps. And that view again. Whoa. Here's one fast asleep, very close. So there are some here that haven't found a mate. The birds with the babies, the same birds come back and mate every year. So the babies will spend about 3 or 4 years in Australia before they're mature, and then they'll come back to New Zealand and they find a mate, and the whole process starts all over again. But they spend their New Zealand winter in Australia apart. So it's quite a good arrangement, I feel. They spend the winter months apart, and then they come back to romantic New Zealand, find their mate again, and let's pick up this feather as well, find their mate again and start a family. They have one egg, one baby. They have one shot at it. So if that egg doesn't survive or the baby doesn't survive, that's it. School group's still here. Off we go to the beach now. Wow. No shade until I get down a little bit further, and then I'm going to stop and catch up on your messages. I'm so sorry. Nice walkway, black sand. It's hot. I've got shoes on because the sand gets so hot that you can't walk on it. And in fact, the lifesavers out here spend more time treating burnt feet than they do rescuing people. We had an amazing story the other day. So just south of here is quite a very remote beach, and there's a nice walkway that goes along the top of it. In fact, the beach is quite close to Piha, where I scoped from a few weeks ago. And some people walking along the walkway looked down onto the beach and they saw that somebody had written help in the sand in great big letters. And then they saw somebody lying on the sand above the sign. So they phoned for the Piha rescue, who jumped on their surf ski and shot around to the beach. And it was a surfer who had his leg rope had come off his board, and he got separated from his board and he got washed onto the rocks, and he was really, really badly cut by the rocks, but he managed to make it to shore, wrote the sign in the sand, and then collapsed. So of course the lifeguards are fantastic. The guy is so happy to be home with his wife and 5-year-old baby daughter. Well, so it's been quite big news here. Okay, coming down. I'm still sorry about the comments, that's why I'm entertaining you with a story. A newsworthy item. Because I'm sort of walking on this sort of a track as well, so I need to be a little bit careful. And we're going to be walking down onto Muriwai Beach with 2 gannet feathers. Oh, I could put them in my hair. There we go. Ooh, how's that? Oh, we're not working. Yes, we are. Okay, here we go. Coming down here a little bit further. There'll be some shade down here, so I'll be able to catch up a little bit. So if I turn to the left here, this is the way to the fishing rock. So I'll just walk down. I won't go down there because the signal's very poor when I get down there, but I'll just show you how you get there. What's it doing? Yep, still says great. So these rocks get really, really slippery, of course, and so does the fishing rock. You've got to be really careful. Large waves, wear a life jacket, check surf conditions, tide surf weather, dial 111 in an emergency, rock fishing safety, don't put your life on the line. So this is how you get down there. You go down all these stairs, right down there. And there's the water swirling. And the blowhole's in here somewhere. We might get a little glimpse of it. This is the blowhole right here. You can see the hole in the rock. It's a little bit low tide, so it won't be working at the moment, but the water pumps up through there like a beautiful big natural fountain. Okay, back we go. So after walking you down to the beach, then I'm going to, actually I have to turn around and walk all the way back up because my car is up at Maury Bay, which is on the other side of where we've just come from. And then I'm going to pick up my car and come back down and have a swim. Shade coming up. So Muriwai, it's on the west coast, the wild west coast we call it. I'm about 40 minutes out from Auckland. It's a nice drive out here. And shade, I'm looking for shade. I think it's coming up soon. But here's the beach, and we're going to walk right down onto the beach. It's lovely. It's Friday, it's a good day for a beach walk. Shade. I'm sure there's got to be some shade here. I think there is down here a little bit as we get it down a little bit further. Lots of cicadas everywhere shedding their skins. That sort of signifies the end of summer for us, but we've got beautiful days well, we don't always have beautiful days, depending what you think is beautiful or not. Oh, shade, here we go. Depending what you think is beautiful, because sometimes rainy days are really, really gorgeous as well. Oh, good, we're in the shade, kids. Beautiful view. Oh, Mrs. Jew, fantastic. G'day, Dallas. Wow. Thank you. Oh, scroll back for me. Oh, thanks, Shirley. Patty, awesome. Mary. Oh, all your lovely messages. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, I think I'm caught. I think I'm caught up. 3 new messages now. Oh, let's have a look. Drew, thank you so much. That is fabulous. Thank you. You can feel the heat. Yeah. So I always say February, March are the best months to visit New Zealand because this is when we get this weather. And the humidity has dropped away a little bit as well, so it's not too bad. I think today we're about 24 or 25, so it's really beautiful. And it's nice I'm in the shade. Oh, Liz, thank you. 2-minute lag? Okay. I wonder if the lag is because when you broadcast out on several different platforms, maybe it uses a lot more data. Yeah. Anyway, we're heading down here. It's lowish tide. I didn't check the tide before I came out, but it's good because it's low. It means that the rocks are dry, so it's not too slippery. People slip over on the rocks all the time. Got little places where you can sit and have a little break. This is where we've just come from. There's the blowhole. Yeah, so we've just walked. We started up here, and we just walked out there. Now we've come back and we're here, and we're just walking down to the beach. Pretty spectacular. Lots of people here, lots of locals just come down. There is a cafe here that does good lunches and good coffees, and lots of locals come down, and good ice creams as well. Lots of locals come down and, yep, spend a little bit of time down here. No drones. Yeah. Fishing rules. Lots of caves around here. A little bit dangerous to explore. Coming out of the water. Yeah, there's a whole group of people here. It looks like it might be the local mothers group or something. The rock formations. How's our signal? Here. Okay, I need to move away from the rocks. Oh, I've still got my feathers in my hair. How are we? Should be okay shortly. Just fair in against the rocks. Good. Yep, we're getting better. I want to show you some of the rocks formations here because they're really interesting. There's lots of fossils in these cliffs. And here's the beach. Kids, dogs, surf life saving down there. Water coming in. Now I've got a great signal again. That's good. Have a look at all the mussels. Whoa. Baby mussels, look. All the black. Baby. Oh, you love the gannet feeding? Yes, yeah. It's pretty cool. Rock pools. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I just want to show you the rocks. I think we've got the signals good enough. So these rocks, there's layers and layers in the rock, and it just show you whenever there's been a tsunami or some sort of like ground shift when the earth's moved. You can see all the there. I wonder, I'm not sure. I just want to show you the layers just quickly. And oh no, we've gone to good again. I'm so there we go. You can see all the layers. And then the fossils. Wow, look at this bit of quartz by the look of it. Amazing. So whenever there's been quite a significant happening and the earth has moved, there's been just another layer added, I suppose. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Look, these have been big power in here, big power shells. Fabulous. Anyway, let's get on to the beach. That's what I promised, the beach. Here we go. So Muriwai Beach. Muriwai means black sand. Here it is. Gorgeous, it's beautiful. But I want to get you down actually onto the beach, and we're going to look back at the gannets. All the rock pools. Let's go down this way. Sorry. More mussels everywhere. These ones are getting a little bit bigger, look. So the tide will come in and completely cover them. Wow, look. Oh, thank you. Oh, cuz, I didn't see you. Sorry, the screen's dark. It's very bright. I'm walking. We're getting down here. We're on the beach. Wow, nice. Woohoo, here we go. Beach time. And it's beautiful. It's shoes off time as well. Hold on. Good. Shoes off. Off we go. Woo. Oh, this is fantastic. Wow. Bring me to a beach. I always have to swim. Oh, the water's gorgeous. The water is beautiful. It is fantastic. Melanie, fantastic. Thank you so much. Our poetry girl reads us a poem every night. Well, it's morning for me. It's such a nice thing to do. Woo! Oh, actually, I'm just going to chuck my shoes up here. They'll stay there. And we're just going to have a little beach walk here because it's so beautiful. So when you come to New Zealand, I'll bring you for a swim. In fact, I have good news. I just got a booking for a tour for the 4th of January 2022. Something to look forward to. But that's fabulous. 2022. Oh, that means I will have been off work for about, I don't know, 20 months maybe. 12, yeah, about 18 months. So it'll be good to get back into it. I'll be so nervous. It'll be like doing my first apps. Whoa. Mike, fantastic. How's it going? I'm just beginning to, the screen is quite dark, but we're good. We'll walk down here to just, my feathers are getting stuck now. Oh no, here we go. See my feathers? Hiawatha. So nice being able to just tap the screen because it works. Whoa. Oh. There you go, kids. Look at this. Whoa, it's beautiful. Whoa. Oh. Oh, so nice. A few people live out here. In the 70s, a lot of young guys bought land out here so they had somewhere to camp when they went surfing, and it's become like more and more popular. It's like $1 million for a house out here now. Local school is about probably 10k away, 15 minutes drive maybe. It's a nice drive through the countryside, lots of lovely farms, lots of sheep. It's all very dry at the moment, but lots and lots of sheep. And a big herd of cows today when I came through. So it's usually only sheep out here, so it was unusual to see these beautiful black and white cows. There's the surf. Whoa. So just enjoy a little beach walk with me. Trying to catch a few messages. Oh, Melanie, that's good. Chad, awesome. Here comes the water again. I've got long pants on, they're wet now. I love the water patterns though. Really lovely. Strong rip out here always. Got to be careful with your swimming. Okay today, not too bad. Quite gentle waves. There's a big forestry through here, so they run marathons through it. There's running tracks, horse riding tracks, motocross, bicycle tracks, mountain biking, that sort of stuff, all through here. Off to bed, thanks Mary. Oh, you can feel the sand between your feet. Oh, Chad, yes, and the odd shell. But it's pretty. There's a few people sort of like set up on the beach for the day. It's not busy. Tomorrow will be busy, Saturday. A lot of people come out from the city. And oh, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, a lot of people come out from the city, so it's pretty, it gets busy. Oh, look, here's a little mussel. Look, he's still, it's chill. Oh, he's cute. He's still joined. I mean, there's nothing in it, but look, he's still joined together. He's cute. I'll take it home for my shell collection. Hi, Brazil, awesome. Did you know Brazil has the bluest sky in the world? And New Zealand has the second bluest. I pick up shells all the time, take them home and then end up throwing them away. But I happened to be at a friend's place a couple of weeks ago and she'd done an arrangement with her shells and put them into these beautiful glass jars, and I thought, but that's a good idea, so I've done the same. I've done the same. And they do look good, because otherwise you pick them up and you bring them home and they lose their colour and they're not quite the same. Angel wings, yay! Ah, Melanie, have you got an angel wing poem for us tonight? Well, this is going on a little bit long for me, but it's good. I'm enjoying the walk and I'm enjoying chatting to you. The water just running off the shell here. Look, that's another gorgeous shell. Yeah, a lot of the shells get broken because they get battered by the sea. So Muriwai Beach, I think it's about 30 miles long. They do have horse racing on it at the other end, the far end of the beach. But you can drive on it. I mean, the surf lifesavers do, but it is a highway, so as long as you've got a four-wheel drive and you know what you're doing, you can drive at certain times, not busy times, obviously, when there's people on the beach. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think the whole of the southern hemisphere has these gorgeous clear blue skies. But there's a big toriwa, or tuatua. Oh, he's big, look. He's a biggie. Tuatua. Yeah, I think we're pretty lucky in the southern hemisphere. That's a rock. We're pretty lucky down here with our skies. Not much pollution. Sorry, I'm all over the place with you. Gorgeous though. That's where we walked from, the top up there. Dee! How's it going, Dee? Be my tourist, Dee. This is where I'm bringing you. Out here to the beach. Out here to the beach. You're going to walk, you're going to swim, we're going to have a coffee. Hey, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. I was teaching Dee some Kiwi slang the other day. She's all good to go now. All good to go. You love collecting shells? Yeah. Even if they're a little bit broken, they're fine. There's another little mussel down there. Just a single one. Green lip mussel. So healthy. So healthy. Wow. Oh, Liz, family's all good, but I'm missing them. It's horrible. I almost feel like, yeah, no, it's not very nice. You know, the kids are growing up and, you know, I'm just not there and I just can't go. But I will as soon as I can, that's for sure. Oh, another one, different size. Look, the colours are gorgeous on the shells too. Look at that one. But that's okay. We're lucky we've got FaceTime. We've got all sorts of other stuff happening. So it's pretty good. They're not forgetting me, that's for sure. Let's surf, yes. Oh, well, yep, people are just going in the water. You know, oh, wow, look at the colours. It's really beautiful. And we've got a good signal now. So that was an interesting story about the guy writing help in the sand. I wonder why he wrote help and he didn't write SOS. Because the people, there we go, you want to go for a surf? Hop on board. Literally, hop on board. Yeah. Since September, yeah. I last saw mine in November 2019. Dee, thank you so much. Coffees are definitely on order. Oh, there's a little fish just swimming away from me there. Wow, he was fast too. More people, some in wetsuits, some without wetsuits. The water's really warm and lovely. Well, it probably might be cold to you, but it's warm to us. Yeah, the guys in wetsuits, they'll be out there for a few hours. The other one's just in for a quick dip. I always have to laugh when I come out here because all the work vehicles, all the guys that are like plumbers and doing electricians, all their vehicles are out here with their ladders on top and they're just going for a quick surf in between jobs, which is fabulous. There we are. All the patterns in the sand are amazing. Look, they look like weaving, look like tuku panels. Yeah. So yeah, the thing is, anybody coming into New Zealand at the moment has to go into quarantine and pay for it for at least 2 weeks. Yeah. So even if I was able to go, I'd have to do all of that. I don't want to sit in a hotel for 2 weeks. Not one I can't choose. If I'm going to spend 2 weeks in a hotel, it's got to be posh. Got COVID. Oh, and you're in hospital, Mel. Oh, truly. Nature's artwork, yes. Yeah. Melody, fantastic. Better than the US. Yeah, your summer's coming. Your summer's coming. This can be really beautiful on a winter's day as well. Nothing like a winter stroll on the beach. Whoa. Whoa, we're in it, kids. Oh, it's just gorgeous. We've had a good walk. We've been going for 51 minutes. I try and limit my broadcasts to between 30 and 40 minutes because I know everybody's busy and there's lots to watch, but hopefully you don't mind going on a little bit longer. We're just coming up to the Surf Lifesavers. Somebody's taking a dog in for a swim there, kids on the surfboards as well. It's really cool. No, our vaccines are just starting today. So the first people that are getting them are the vaccinators. And they're starting today. And they're gradually going to be rolled out. And they said we should, I think the whole country will be vaccinated by the end of the year. There's a lot of people that don't want it, of course, because they don't really understand. But I think it's important to have it if you want to travel. It's going to be the only way to travel. So, and of course, also at the moment, they don't really know whether, even if you've had the vaccine, whether you can still pass it on. Another mussel shell, look. Are you enjoying the beach? Oh, good. I read or heard, or our Prime Minister said, they're still investigating whether you can, even though you've had it, the vaccine, whether you still can pass it on to other people, still be a carrier. So that's what they are beginning. So it's not just the vaccine; it's figuring out all the things how it's going to work. Well, that's the one that we're getting, Liz. The Pfizer. Yeah, that's the one that we're getting. Spinal body. See, this is it. It's one thing to have the vaccine. It's all the repercussions, all the results that go with it as well. So this is where you can imagine me. I'll be half an hour or so. I'll be diving in here for a swim, and it'll be lovely. This is the beach. People going in the water. You get a sore arm. Yeah, well, I don't even usually get the flu vaccine. Hello? I did this last year because I thought I was travelling. That'll be me in half an hour. Woohoo! Yep, that's me. Oh, the island looks good. There's actually a penguin colony and a seal colony out there. And there's lots of sharks out here as well. And the sharks are feeding off the penguins. And I suppose some other birds as well. Oh, you've got allergies? Okay. Oh, that sounds good, Liz. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. Well, a natural vaccine, we should be able to have natural immunity to these things. So, yeah. We should have natural immunity. We should be able to develop natural immunity, yeah. You too, Liz? Yeah. Cool. There we go. Lovely, just having a little wander. Oh, look at this guy playing with his dog in the water. That's so gorgeous. Look. Well, the sharks are just always swimming around out there. Yeah, Mel, they're always there. And they don't use, there was a shark attack here about 10 years ago when a guy swam from Murray Bay round here. Can't even take the flu vaccine, yeah. Yeah, so, and Yeah, unfortunately he didn't survive, but that's the last one. Yeah, but I mean, sharks, it's a big ocean, so there's going to be sharks and other deadlies out there, but that's okay, it's their area, and they're not going to come in this close. The surfers out there possibly would see them and raise an alert, and then raise an alert, and then they'd get people off the beach if they had to. Yeah. Yes, I only took the flu vaccine because I thought I was going to Japan, and I wanted to show that I was actually doing something proactive. Oh, poor signal. Too far away. I'll show you what a New Zealand lifeguard looks like, just like that. Oh, now I've got a great signal again. Anyway, you guys, I am going to... Yeah, exactly. I mean, the sharks are there, and if they've got enough to eat, they're not going to bother with people. There we go. My feathers are in. My shell is here, and I'm going to say bye to you all. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a gorgeous walk with you, and we're going to finish looking to this end of the beach here. Thank you so much, everybody. Fantastic to see you all. There we go. We'll get back in the water for the finishing. Yes, the grand finale. Well, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for those fabulous awards. That's really awesome, really encouraging, and you know, we all love to support each other. Thank you so much, and I will see you all later. 58 minutes. We're on time. 1 hour. Thank you. Take care, and bye from New Zealand. Kia ora. Ka kite.